Or just like genre culturally? Well, I work at Nightlight, and I think more than any other venue in town, we put on a lot of noise shows, noise music. And that's something that's been pretty new for me to kind of absorb and understand. And so, well, for me, it means a lot of different, like electronic, more of like a chaotic energy as opposed to like a typical song, a traditional song structure, you know, verse, chorus. So that's been something for me, just to kind of maybe more passively than actively as I bartend there, and so yeah, so something to wrap my brain around that definitely I don't think my parents would.
I don't understand the question so much.
The question is, now that we're being influenced by the global world, not just the South, not just North Carolina, and we have technological ease and savvy, so we can project your music all over the world the way we used to do it, or maybe, anyway.
No, I don't. Oh, just, you know, like the ease with which you can hear new things, like just being that the South isn't so isolated, is what you're saying? Yeah, sure. I think a lot of people, it's influenced, I think that ease of being able to get music or access music, and those things have actually, quite recently, I think it's hurting music a little bit, in a way that artists don't think of writing a record start to finish. They don't think of it as like a full concept. People seem to want to download one song at a time, and they hear about a new band online, and they like that song that they heard online, and that's usually good enough for them, and then that band comes and it goes, and I don't know, it seems artists don't really get a chance to have any kind of staying power and to develop it all. But I don't know what that means in reference to the South, honestly. But yeah.
Well, I hate to be disagreeable, but I'm almost the premise of the question is a little bit questionable. I mean, is it really true that the South was always so insular? I mean, maybe that's what people try to think of that as that way, but I think the way culture flows, it's kind of probably always been mixing up, and so I think we kind of get overwhelmed with like these technological things and really think we're living in that much of a different world. But I mean, things are moving about always, kind of, you know. Before it maybe wasn't technology that spread those things, it was actual people who would bring traditions all over the place. So yeah. Well, I mean, I just think that there are things that moves around. I mean, and I really have no idea how this plays into the question, but I did record a cover of a Huey Lewis song for some guy in Spain. I was doing a compilation. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's, you know, central Madrid. Yeah, so not Andalusia or anything. So I think stuff happens, but it's kind of always been happening that way. So, like a kind of a deep cut. No, it wasn't. It was. I didn't even know it. Because all the good songs were taken, so I had to do. Sooner or later, all my lies are true. That's it. It's from the first record. Yeah.
Pick up the line.
Thank y'all very much. Do you want to say something? So Adam Price is our last musician of the afternoon. Thank you all so much again for being with us and putting up with me and them. Anyway, Adam.
Yes, Captain.
In my research,